Raise it up a little bit. I should have shown her some of the footage. Evil's the first one here. I'm Jake Lagatare. I'm in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. That's Hotel Gettysburg over there. How you doing, ma'am? She pretended to be deaf. Look at this giant piece of mushroom. Holy shit. No need to say hi back. Nobody here yet. A lot of people just walk by and ignore me. So that last lady, she said the leader of the church, I guess that she's a part of, is vegan. She's never really thought about why. Like, come on. Ooh, this grape has a black spot. Toss it down. Can I ask you a couple questions? Gosh, she seems like a really shitty person. I think how you treat random people in the street says a lot about your personality. Pine View Trucking. And they had a picture of a horse on the side. Just the head. But it was wearing all the stuff that you put on a horse to ride it. Can I ask you guys a few questions? Just ignore me too. It's hard to get groups of people sometimes. Guy go into his truck. Both these guys go into their trucks. Oh. Nah. Kind of dead today. Sorry, I don't want you guys hearing me chew. I realize my mic is pretty close to my mouth. The Festival of Lights. They do a color festival not too far from here. It's pretty cool. I didn't go this year. I went last year though. Megan, what are you making for dinner? Might be able to ask this guy. How you doing, sir? Can I ask you a few questions? All right, have a good day. Big feed truck that just went by over there. Oh no. That's funny. Let's start the Q&A again and see if we can trigger some people. Yeah, it sucks that I ate a lot of animals in the past. I probably ate more animals than most people. But I learned that I can do better, so then I do better. Right? Can I ask you ladies a few questions? Have a good day. I was going to say something about their matching outfits. I feel like that was very funny. Something stinks. What was a truck that went by? The reason I'm out here trying to talk to people is because I wish somebody asked me some of the questions that I ask other people. I wish somebody just asked me why I'm not vegan and to seriously think about it. Because I would have got there a lot sooner if somebody actually asked me. So hopefully I can do that for some other people. But if you've seriously thought about it, and you decided that you don't give a shit, then you're not the person I'm trying to talk to. And also, fuck you. You can do better. So don't be a piece of shit. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can I ask you a few questions real quick?
What's that?
Can I ask you a couple questions?
You can't die, but we're going to lunch.
It's kind of about food. Like, how do you feel about animals?
They're okay.
Yeah. If you put yourself in the position of the animals that we exploit, would you want people to change?
No,
No, why not? You would be okay if
because I
somebody
exploit
exploited
them.
you?
Yep, I exploit them.
So it's okay if somebody exploits you?
Sure, why not?
Sure? Yeah.
They can try their best.
You can do better. Don't be a piece of shit. So you guys see that man walking down the street, we said it's okay to exploit him. Just so you all know. He's a liar. Their sane person would say that it's okay to exploit them. Would I be able to ask you guys a few questions? Have a good day. She's wearing like the same jacket as the last two ladies that went by. She's not the same lady, is she? That's weird. Like deja vu for a second. So who's in here and not vegan? There's only 3 likes, 15 people. There's got to be a bunch of cats. Bunch of cats in here? You like murdering cats for no good reason? You're a piece of shit. Maybe somebody eats you. I hope that me and you get stuck on a stranded island with a cat. So me and the cat can eat you. Yeah, I'm homeless. You tell somebody else and they say that, but I don't have a job. Homeless and jobless. Everybody that has a YouTube channel is homeless and jobless. Yeah, right. What's up, Anna? I think I'm gonna start a dog rescue. I was talking about it a little bit yesterday. There's more people that, or another lady that has 2 dogs that I've cared for before. She's moving, just like the other lady. How you doing, sir? Good. Can I ask you a few questions? All right. Have a good day. She's moving, and she can't have the dogs for possibly till the end of the year or till next year. So she wants me to take care of them. Well, I have an extra room in my house now. Might end up filling it up with dogs. Yeah, I know, right? I do have a dog rescue already. I just need to get, I need to be able to, like, accept donations for the dogs. Or possibly get some grant money from the state. So I got to set up a nonprofit. See what I can do. I can actually, like, advertise it. Work with other shelters and come to the ambulance. There goes. Oh, that tasted horrible. Dude, there's a piece of cucumber. I think it's going bad or something. That tasted so bad. Here comes the cigar guy. Always smoking a cigar. He normally sits on the bench over there. How you doing, sir? Can I ask you a few questions?
What's up?
Are you going to be doing my video?
Oh, no, I don't want to be filmed. What are you doing?
No. I'm asking people about animals.
You asked about animals.
Yeah, how do you feel about animals?
I like animals.
Yeah.
What about animals?
How about exploiting animals?
I'm okay with exploiting animals. I like eating animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Why are you okay with exploiting animals?
Because they taste good.
Yeah,
Are you filming right now? I
Yeah,
don't really want to be
you're off camera though.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the video.
So, do you think we should respect animals though?
Well, that's, yeah.
So how can we respect them and exploit them at the same time?
I don't know, man, but I like eating meat. I like chicken. I like
Yeah.
meat. Now, good luck, man.
Yeah, do better. Unfortunate. I thought he was going to be a little bit more open-minded at first. What kind of car is that? Did a Toyota Crown. I say that every time I see one of them. Where'd it go? No, it's over there. I think it might be. They're cool. I don't know why, dude. I like them. You think I'm a handsome man? Thank you. Would I be able to ask you guys a few questions?
Yeah, we're good, man. Thank you.
Have a good day. How you doing?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, right. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a few questions? They only take a minute. Are you keeping in my video?
Not really.
No? Okay. Well, I can just ask you over here if that's okay.
Okay.
How do you feel about animals?
I love animals.
Yeah, me too. How about humans exploiting animals?
That's bad.
Yeah, you don't like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. So, are you vegan by chance?
I'm not.
You ever thought about it?
I was vegetarian for a long time.
Yeah, you know what vegan is?
But yeah,
What is it? What is it? What would be your definition?
like no animal products.
Yeah, so that's kind of something that we do, right? But veganism is an ethical principle to live without exploiting sentient beings, right? So does that sound like that kind of aligns with how you feel about animals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you be open to learning more about it?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I have a card here. You can see some of the things that I saw if you go to that website, and my channel's on there too, my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Try to think about it from the perspective of the animals, right?
Yeah.
If you were in their position, how fast would you want people to change?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I just don't know something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I care about animals a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Just like, yeah.
Do you have any pets?
Yeah, I have a cat.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I got a cat and some dogs now.
Yeah.
But they can be happy, they can be sad, right? They have different emotions.
Yeah.
They want to be
Animals are
happy and
super
comfortable.
intelligent.
Yeah.
Especially pigs.
Yeah, exactly. Some people say pigs are smarter than dogs.
Yeah.
But thanks for talking to me.
Yeah.
See ya.
Okay.
She was a little embarrassed talking to me, but it seems like she has a good heart. She didn't really have much to say. Could you hear her? But I could tell she was thinking about it. And that's what we need. People to just think about it a little bit more. Like, you would never eat your cat, right? I hope not. My freaking bicycle pump is coming out of my pocket. My scooter tire pump. I should have asked them. They might have been open to talking for a minute. Do you guys have anyone over there that does vegan tattoos? Yeah, okay. Yeah. They said that they're all hypoallergenic ink, and he's like, I don't know. He works at a tattoo shop over there, though. The feed truck, look at the turkeys. Happy turkeys in a green field. No turkeys live in a field like that. It's a flat out lie. What's up, Chris? Don't call them livestock, please. There's no such thing as livestock anymore. It's like an old term. Stop treating animals as property. Time out. Go sit in the corner. What's up, NT? Yeah, go watch Meet Your Meat. Thanks, Neil. Yeah, exactly, Coop. Yeah, Benji, you got here right in time anyway. Sound quality. Sorry, I was eating, so I moved my mic low. Let me move it back up here. Is this better? Is this better? You can hear me better now? I didn't want you guys to just listen to me chewing. When I hear people doing that on their channels, it bothers me. Audio better now? There's a lady walking over. Let me ask her. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a couple questions?
Well,
It's about animals. How do you feel about animals?
I like them.
Yeah, you like animals? How about when humans exploit animals?
As in which way?
So for like eggs, milk, or when we take their life to eat their flesh?
Well, what's wrong with the eggs?
Well, a lot of we're exploiting the chickens for that, right?
Well, not exploiting necessarily. I mean, it depends on how they're raised. If I got backyard chickens, is that exploitation?
Well, where did you get the chickens from?
Eggs?
Yeah, well, which chickens lay eggs?
Aracondas, you know, those
Mhm.
other kinds. There's a whole bunch of different breeds.
Is it only the females though?
Yes.
So what happens to the males?
They just sort of sit around.
Do you just keep them?
It depends. They can be meat if you let them grow up.
Right.
Or they'll be, your food.
Or in the big industries, they just kill the males right away because they're kind of like a waste product.
Right.
So do you think that that's exploitative? It's kind of sexist, right?
Not necessarily sexist, but it's.
How is it not? We treat them differently based on their on their sex,
Once
right?
once you have a lay, you don't need a female to lay eggs. I mean, you don't need a male to lay eggs. I understand. You gotta understand. So.
Right.
And so it's just. I got meter on my thing. So. But
can I share a card with you? You can look into it a little more.
Sure, not a problem.
Thanks for talking to me. Just think about it from the perspective of the animals. See, I only got 3 more cards with my codes on it. I have other cards. I just got to write my codes down. It's 1 o'clock. Maybe I should do that in the meantime. I don't know. I thought that one little girl was waving at me, but then I realized maybe she wasn't. She was just like shaking her arm up and down. I waved back at her and then she stopped. Looks like I got 2 thermoses. Yeah, I think they come from a daycare around here. I was walking through here one time, and I don't know if I was like going down to the grocery store or something, but I walked by one way, and there was a bunch of kids like that, and then I came back, and I saw it was another group of kids, but they were all like bigger kids. They were like twice the size, and at first I thought it was the same group of kids, and then I realized it wasn't. I was like, damn, they grew up really fast. Like, wait a minute, those aren't the same kids. I didn't get the notifications. PJ. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I think they're rolling out new stuff like the gifts. There's something on my screen for like the jewels, but then there's no goal at the bottom like there was the other day. So I don't know if some people can send gifts or not. Where did I put my pen? Ryan, timeout, Ryan. Go sit in the corner with what is his name? Cosmic or something? Bro, where did my pen go? Maybe I just put it in my pocket. Ha! I did. What's up, Anik? Is on my tripod. I got olive oil on my tripod. Whoops. These guys are walking the other way. I was going to ask them. I feel like I talked to him before. Maybe I haven't. Maybe if he comes back, I'll ask him. God damn, now my pen doesn't want to work. Smoke tempeh. Big feed truck there. I wanted to ask the one lady at the cat rescue if she's ever made vegan lasagna. I know it would have probably just been a no. But that was so weird to me. They're like, oh, this cat, they're going to kill it for no reason. I made a lasagna last night. It was literally like the next thing that she said. Poor cats. Kill the cows. Now it's working. And the other lady was like, no, it's different. I said, this makes me think about the way we treat other animals. She's like, oh, that's a totally different thing. What's totally different between a vet that's going to put a cat down for no reason or another sentient being that we're using for an optional product? What's the difference? And if you eat the cat, does that make it better? Then is it okay? There's no difference. And then the other lady was like, I just saw that Wicked movie. You mean the movie where both stars are vegan? And then one of the other guys that was in the movie also went vegan after starring with them? And the movie has a vegan message? You mean that Wicked? I just watched it too. Not that long ago. The whole movie's about saving the monkeys. Because the monkeys are under a freaking spell. And they're being used to do horrible things, right? They're like, we gotta save the monkeys. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Time out, Xavier. Go sit in the corner. Time out, Purpose. You too. What did they say? You like ketchup on lasagna? I like meat, it's good. Come on, man. Can you say anything better than that? I'm not trying to convert you. It's not a religion. What's up, Marcos? Croissant. You can get vegan croissants. Would I be able to ask you a few questions? Would I be able to ask you a few questions? How do you guys feel about animals?
We love animals.
Yeah, you're animal lovers. So am I. So how do you feel about humans exploiting animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, you say you're against that, right? You guys are against animal abuse in general. And what about using them just for our benefit, like for milk or eggs or eating their flesh? Do you think that's exploiting them?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't answer that. That's a tough one.
Right. So do you? Yeah. I ate animals most of my life, but I realized that we don't need anything from an animal, right? It's not necessary.
Okay.
So you guys know what veganism is?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah. Heard of it.
Yeah. So the definition is that it's an ethical principle to live without exploiting sentient beings.
Okay.
So as a consequence of that, we don't eat them. We don't use them for any products, clothing, or entertainment even. So does that sound like that's kind of in line with how you guys want to respect animals?
Well, this is the thing. Okay, so I grew up very poor. We had to live off the animals. We didn't have a choice.
Sure.
So, it's that's a very difficult thing for me to choose between.
Yeah. No, I agree. Sometimes it might be justified in like a survival situation or something like
Right,
that, right?
yeah.
You might have to. But is that the situation that we're in now?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I share a card with you guys? You can look into it a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can see some of the things that I saw that made me decide to live vegan.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Great. Thank
yeah,
you.
thank you. Try to think of it from the perspective of the animals.
Okay.
If you were in their position, how fast would you want people to change?
Right.
Right. Right.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. They seemed to be respectful. Were listening, or pretending that they were listening at least. I don't know how well they were actually listening. Man, my pen, I think my ink is frozen in my pen. What's up, Miles? White Rabbit. White Rabbit's back. You've been here before. Plants feel. Yeah, come on, White Rabbit. You know that if you're vegan, you're responsible for less plant deaths also. So even if plants were conscious, or sentient, you should be vegan also. It's literally a vegan argument, dude. Come on. Damn pen. I need to do this at my house. I should have. I'll write more cards tonight. I probably won't use this many. I was able to write a few. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all these in the next hour. I got about an hour. I don't think I'll go through this many in an hour. I could almost. There's a lady trying to pay her meter over there. She might walk this way. I'll ask her if she does. How many cards do I have now? 6. Rolling Stoner. Oh no, my cards. Throwing them in the leaves. What did he say? Are you admitting to be a pussy? Is that what you said? So I'm gonna take that. I think he was calling himself a pussy. I bet I could roll better blunts than you. Rolling Stoner. Get the fuck out of here, man. You can go be a piece of shit somewhere else. Are you living vegan yet?
Not yet.
No, you can do it. You can do it. Ooh, a Keith blunt last night. Nice. Yeah, I stopped smoking a little while ago, so I don't smoke anymore, but I was the blunt roller of the group. Man, my one sticker's like got the edges are curling up on it, and the wind wants to blow it away. There we go. I lost my medical card when I lost my wallet, and I never got it renewed. I never got another one, so I just stopped smoking. But it was costing me a lot of money. I mean, not a lot, but it was costing me some money. I don't have extra money anymore. I got extra dogs. I got extra dogs now. They take all my money. These girls are from New Jersey. Yeah, I know, right? It is expensive. There's actually a shop here in Gettysburg, like right down the block, and they would have deals. You could get ounces for like a little over $100, like 100 to like 120. Which is not bad. How you ladies doing? She looked over at me, but she didn't acknowledge me. Yeah, you're up in the green triangle. That's a good deal. Hey, Marcos. Yeah, Oregon's better than Washington, for sure. That's like the best spot, right? Humboldt County. Wasn't there? There was a documentary about that. People were like going missing up there, weren't they? They do a lot of crazy stuff up there. Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am? She kind of looked over with her eyes, but she didn't turn her head. She had her earbud in, so I didn't know if she'd be able to hear me or not. But she looked over kind of like she heard me. She just didn't want to acknowledge it. Yeah, you're not supposed to have guns when you have a med card, right? No, actually, that's not right, I don't think. You can have guns. You can have guns if you have a medical card. They don't let you get your concealed carry permit. Isn't that what it is? It's harder to get a concealed carry permit when you have a medical card. But I think you can still own guns, have them in your house. It might depend on what state you're in, though. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a few questions? It's all right. Have a good day. I don't know what happened to my glove. My glove has a whole bunch of holes in it now. Ed, what are you saying in here, Ed? You're saying words that distance you from what you're actually doing, right? Try and be honest with yourself a little bit more. Acknowledge what these sentient beings are, not what you think that they are, right? It's literally what you're saying Brett's doing. Except you're the one using other terms. to distance yourself more from the truth. Can I ask you guys a few questions?
Sorry, we got it.
She knew I was going to call her out for having a dead animal purse. Imagine just like killing other sentient beings just so you can put your cell phone and your wallet in it. But your wallet might also be made of a sentient being. Just so you can put your money in it. Gotta put stuff in. You gotta put stuff somewhere, so let's kill an animal and put my stuff inside of it. Ay. Like go buy a fake leather purse. I see a lot of people walking by with, I'm pretty sure they're fake leather purses. But what she had looked like it was real leather. I mean, even fake leather, it's like, I understand why people don't like it. But a lot of times you can tell. You can tell what leather's fake and what leather's real. Can I ask you guys a few questions? All right, I'll be here tomorrow. You are what you eat. You eat dead animals. So are you a dead animal? You got some boots that are pretty convincing. Yeah, actually, you're better off just eating plants compared to just eating animals. You can get everything you need from plants. It might take a little bit more effort. A little bit more, not even a lot. It's really literally just a little bit more effort. But you can get everything from plants. Even without supplements, you might have to eat some different like fortified foods that might, have some things added to them, right? But you don't have to take a handful of pills like some people say. Here's this guy across the street there with his scooter. The scooter, he's got the American flag and the rainbow flag, but he loves to exploit animals. He's a shitty person. And look, there she goes with a leather jacket. That looks like a real leather jacket there too. The hell was that? He just like jump off the curb. Kind of funny. Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am? Have a good day. So she's got a cool looking bag. She's got a lot of stuff in it. Get caught back up here. NAE, what does that stand for? I'm not familiar with that brand. They make just vegan stuff. It doesn't matter if they're human beings or not. They're sentient beings. So if they can feel just like us, shouldn't we extend basic rights to them as well? The right to live their own life, to be free from exploitation. The real question is, why wouldn't you? Lions, though. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a few questions? Did an animal die for that jacket? Yeah, there you go. She said, yeah, but she bought it used, so it's recycled. Recycled dead animals, because that makes it better, right? You think I'm being rude and nasty to people? Why? Because of my question? Because you commented that before I even called her out for wearing real leather. Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am? No. Sorry. Sorry, I just realized I asked you already. She was the one that said she was working. 100% I am. You talking about me? Being, what'd you say? Disrespectful to people? Asking them if they can stop for a second? Let me ask them a few questions. You think that we're sustaining animals' lives by killing them in a fraction of their life? Man, what's wrong with you? You think we're sustaining other animals' lives? So does that justify farming humans? Because if we farmed humans, there would be more humans. They'd at least have a small life to live. You know, we just like forcibly impregnated women, took their babies away from them, let them grow up to be, you know, bigger kids, and then we just killed them to eat them. We'd have a lot more humans, billions more. Is that what you're trying to are you justifying that? Sounds a little crazy, doesn't it? We'd be sustaining life. Yelling to strangers about their jackets. Do you think it's weirder to call out somebody wearing a dead animal or paying for animals to be killed so you can wear them? Really think about it. You tell me what sounds a little bit weirder. Do you pay for dead animals to be killed, or animals to be killed so you can wear them? Boo-hoo. It's not about me, it's about the animals. How do you think that animal felt being killed so you can wear them when you can just choose to wear something else? You like to bully little defenseless animals? It says more about you than it does about me, buddy. Sound like a really shitty human. We call ourselves humans because we think that we're compassionate. And then most people are the complete opposite of compassionate. Most people are bullies and literally bully the most innocent, defenseless animals. We choose the most defenseless animals to exploit just for that reason, because they can't fight back. We choose them because they can't fight back. And you think that makes you more of a man? More of a human? I think it makes you a bitch. Damn, that dog in the back of that car was huge. It almost looked like a little horse. Took up the whole back seat. And they had the window all the way down. I hope you was like locked, like secured in there. I hate seeing that. Dogs that are like loose in cars with windows all the way down. Most dogs aren't trained that well. If they see something that they want to jump out of the car for, they're going to get really hurt. These people. What are you guys talking about now? Sam, yeah, but that's not what we're talking about, right? We're talking about humans exploiting sentient beings. We should know better, right? You got a brain? Your brain's a little bit more developed than other wild animals. Use it. Use your brain. You're not a wild animal. You're not a lion. Yeah, what about child slaves? Are you against child slaves in other countries? Making clothes and making, what? Stuff for your phone? You know there's vegan clothes. You can buy clothes that aren't made from slaves in other countries. I rescue dogs and volunteer at a cat sanctuary, and then this guy's saying, well, why isn't he doing that right now? Because I just finished my shift at the cat rescue, buddy. And in 45 minutes, I'm going to go back to my dogs. This is my break time. So funny. People say stupid shit. I think this is important. Sometimes I find some open-minded people. Most of the time, people are pretty ignorant. And they want to stay ignorant, unfortunately. Like that lady, old lady earlier I talked to, and she's like, no, I don't want to know any more about it. Thank you. I'm 82. I'm just going to keep exploiting animals because I've been doing it my whole life. You know, that's what they said about slavery. It's a really scary way to think about things. Oh, you don't like when I call you a bitch? Stop forcing your carrots on me, yeah, right turn. How you guys doing? Can I ask you a few questions? Have a good day. They were a cute couple. Oh, we got some runners. Yeah, keep going. Met one other vegan in my life. Made you a few meals, and you ended up enjoying them. How to not die. by Michael Greger and Gene Stone. Very cool. I've not read the book, but I know the book that you're talking about. Some vegans aren't good vegans. So what makes a vegan a bad vegan? Because I think the same thing. Just because you're vegan doesn't mean that you're a good vegan. I think there are a lot of shitty vegans out there. But you tell me why you think some vegans are shitty first, and then I'll tell you why I think some vegans are shitty. Yes, I'm wearing vegan clothes. Probably not all my clothes, though, because a lot of the clothes I'm wearing I've had since before I was vegan, though, too. But if I were to buy more clothes, I would 100% get vegan clothes. I'm probably so far back in the chat now. Sorry. Let me skip up here. The shitty ones aren't being vocal enough, so they aren't liked by others. I agree. It's basically the same thing I think. If you call yourself vegan and you're against animal exploitation, the exploitation of other sentient beings, then you should speak up for them. It's like being an advocate for human rights, but then when you see other people disrespecting humans' rights, you just don't say anything. You're almost saying that it's okay to do that. You guys know what speciesism is?
What's that?
You know what speciesism is?
No idea.
So it's when we treat sentient beings different based on the species that they're born into.
When you treat what?
Sentient beings.
What are they?
So it's like anything that's alive, that's conscious, that has experiences of the world that affect their life, right? So like us, for example.
Okay.
And then, do you guys have any pets, like cats or dogs?
No.
Would you?
Dog.
Yeah, you've met some before.
Yeah,
Would
sure.
you?
Treat them the way we want to be treated.
Yeah, right, exactly. So what about cows, pigs, and chickens as well? We should treat them well.
Same,
Like,
we understand. We have vegan children.
Yes.
yeah, you have vegan children. So what's
Yes.
stopping you guys from being vegan?
Well, we're pretty much more vegetarian.
Yeah. We don't
We
eat
don't
Right.
a lot.
very-
We
I mean, I don't remember the last time I had meat.
Yeah, well, that's great. So you can
Okay.
take that last step
Right.
and just replace the dairy and the eggs.
Well,
You guys can do it.
Sounds like having our kids with us.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do it. Ask them for a little bit of help if you need to. That was funny. Like, our kids are vegan. You sound like, she said, I don't know if you could hear her. She was like, this sounds like having my kids with me. Like, well, you got some smart kids there. You should listen to them. You know, when we're kids, we need our parents to kind of tell us how to live, how to do things. Or at least, hopefully, your parents are teaching you how to live and get by in the world. A lot of parents don't do that, unfortunately. Some kids have to learn it on their own. But once you get older and your kids grow up and your kids are adults, you should be open to listening to your children. Learn from your children, because they might know things that you don't. Some parents think that they're parents and they need to just be a parent their whole life instead of actually just being adults with each other. They might be your kids, but they're also adults. So treat them like other adults. Listen to them and learn from them. Can I ask you a few questions, sir? You have a minute? Do you know what speciesism is?
No idea.
So it's like discriminating based on species. So, do you have any pets?
No.
No? You've met other dogs and cats though, right?
Sure.
So would you agree that they have their own experiences and they can be happy and they can be sad? How do you feel about humans exploiting animals?
I'm against it.
You're against it? So are you vegan?
No.
No? So you're responsible for exploiting some animals?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about living vegan before?
No.
Is there anything stopping you from doing it? You think you could?
I get habits.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe I could. I don't know.
Would you be open to learning a little bit more about it?
Not really.
No, why not?
I mean, I don't take it that seriously.
Well, think about it from the perspective of the animals. If you were in their position, would you want people to take it seriously, or?
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Don't be a shitty person. The animals would disagree with that. Guy admits that he's a hypocrite, and then he's not going to change. That's basically the definition of a shitty person, if you ask me. We need meat. No, you don't. The animals need their lives more than you need to eat them. Come on, dude. So if somebody used that logic against you, Paul, how would you feel? Somebody else thought that their life was more important than yours and they wanted to exploit you. Would you be okay with it? Or would you wish that they would stop? Be honest with yourself. That's not true either. I'm gonna go exploit an animal right now. You sound like an idiot. If you can choose between a product that has compassion behind it or a product that has violence behind it, why do you choose the one with violence? Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am?
What's that?
How do you feel about animals?
I like animals.
Yeah, me too. How do you feel about humans exploiting animals?
I hate it.
Yeah, me too. So you would agree that animals deserve respect, right?
Oh yeah.
So are you vegan?
No, but I definitely lean vegetarian.
Yeah, okay.
I try to reduce my meat and animal product consumption.
Yeah.
I definitely lean vegetarian.
So do you wear any leather or wool or anything like that?
Wool makes me itchy, and no, I don't.
Yeah.
No.
So you already cut that stuff out, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about beauty products? Do you try to find stuff that's
Yes.
like cruelty-free
Absolutely.
and
I look for
vegan products?
I look for my little bunny.
Yeah, the little bunny on there, right? So then why when it comes to animals do we still like exploit them? Because I was the same way. I did the same kinds of things, right?
Yeah.
And then I realized that we don't need to eat anything from an animal at all. So is there anything stopping you from making that final step?
Willpower.
Just willpower, yeah.
Just willpower. I can go a very long time, and then I'll break down and it's willpower.
Yeah. I know it's hard. It's hard when we go out to eat in a lot of restaurants. They have like really limited options and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you go to a grocery store, right, we have all the different options in there, so it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I have some resources I can share with you. Would you want to look into it a little bit more?
I living here where I do in Adams County. I'm mostly a fruit and vegetable eater. In the first place, I shop a lot of the farm markets for the fruits and vegetables. I don't buy meat. I don't buy eggs.
Yeah.
I very rarely buy milk.
Yeah, yeah.
My animal consumption mostly happens at restaurants, and that's because of limited choices.
Yeah, yeah. So there's here I have something you might be interested in. This the Cottage Creperie. You know, are you familiar with that place?
Yes, they're partners of mine.
They have They have a vegan menu there. So when you go there, if you want the vegan options, just ask for the vegan menu. I think now they're in front of the counter.
Okay.
So just grab the vegan menu, and there's like almost a dozen options.
Okay, cool.
And then Kitchen 101 down the street there, they also have a vegan menu, but you have to ask them about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so they have like vegan pizzas and stuff like that. So there are some options around.
So vegan would equate to dairy-free, correct?
Yeah, dairy-free as well.
Okay, but not necessarily gluten-free.
No, I mean there are some gluten-free options, but there is you can eat.
But it would definitely be
a lot of yeah.
Okay.
There's
because a friend of mine is both has to be dairy-free and gluten-free,
right,
but he can handle a little bit of gluten.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's a lot of protein in gluten. So if you're trying to get a lot of protein, then that's an option. As long as you're not intolerant, then gluten can be good on a vegan like plant-based diet. But here, let me share one of these cards with you too, because I feel like that this would help. Wait a minute, I put them in my other pocket. Sorry. Where did I put them? There you go. You can go to that website, 3 Movies, and there's different tabs there that'll show you what happens to the animals. And there's yeah, some of them are graphic.
I don't eat.
But
I don't eat turkey anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
That's.
You'll notice sometimes when you walk around, you'll see white feathers on the ground. They're from turkeys that are being taken to the turkey slaughterhouse down the street. There's one in New Oxford.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I saw some of them earlier this morning.
It's me to know that we breed turkeys so large that they can't naturally reproduce, so we basically rape them with artificial insemination.
Yeah. That's what happens with dairy cows too.
That bothers me to no end. Yeah, I haven't seen that video though.
Yeah, if you don't want to watch the graphic stuff on there, there's a tab that has a couple of speeches. Listen to some of those guys talk. There's like I said, there's nothing graphic, but one of their speeches is probably the main reason why I decided to live vegan.
Okay.
Because it sounds like you have a good heart, right? And that's where your heart is. But yeah.
It's a matter. It's a willpower and availability at some of these places. So,
yeah.
But I am currently on a job for work, so I need to keep visiting partners. But thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. It was nice meeting you. 1:30. See ya, white boy. Paul, what are you saying, Paul? Pain isn't bad. Sure, I agree with you to an extent. You would never. You know, white boy is not here anymore, but there's been vegans for thousands of years. Thousands of years, people have not eaten animals or things from animals. It's ridiculous when people say things like that. I feel like I could have done better in that conversation, but she's figuring it out on her own. Yeah, white boy is embarrassing. Yeah, if everyone was vegan, we would save as much land as there is in Africa, like the whole continent almost. That's a lot of land. We're wasting that much land right now, using it inefficiently by exploiting animals. How does that make any sense? Leave the animals alone. It would be better for us also. Can I ask you a few questions? All right, I hope you feel better. She got the COVID. She have the bird flu. B12 or iron. So eat a block of tofu. Nuts and seeds, pumpkin seeds have a lot of iron in them. And then nutritional yeast. You put your nutritional yeast on top. Can I ask you a few questions? No, she can't hear. She must be deaf. Be careful of saying B12 too much. Some people think that B12 isn't real. Something strange about you. I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody else. Yeah, milk, soy, yogurt. Some mock meats have B12 in them too, don't they? How you doing, sir? Good. The health benefits, you can look them up. There's a lot of health benefits. There's a research study that shows you can add years to your life. So, I mean, there's ways that you can eat some animals and still kind of be healthy. But that's not what most people do. Most people eat animals every day with every meal. So you're killing yourself. You're killing animals as fast as you can, and you're killing yourself slowly, and you're also destroying the planet too. So there's nothing good that comes from eating a lot of animals. But there are health benefits. It's a bonus, I like to say. Veganism is about animals' rights and respecting animals' freedom to live their lives. But if you're vegan and you want to figure out the health benefits, it's a bonus. You can get health benefits, and it aligns with every religion. So if you're religious, doesn't matter what religion, it can align with it. And I think you're actually closer to aligning with your religion when you are vegan than when you're not. I like your boots. I don't think she said anything. That's Hotel Gettysburg in the distance. What's up, Chris? I'm probably behind a little bit. Anik probably already answered it. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Vitamin C rich foods. Eat your vitamin C with with your iron. Yes, that is the hotel. Yep. Let me get called back up here. Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am? No. Have a good day. She's got a leather bag too. Great, man. That's a good question, but that's not what would happen, right? Not everybody's going to change overnight. But if we did and we weren't exploiting the animals anymore, we would save so much money that we would be able to, look at that milk truck. We would be able to take care of a lot of the animals, put them in sanctuaries. Just in the United States, if the United States decided that, like, let's just say everyone in the United States decided to live vegan, and we changed these systems, we would save about $200 billion a year. $200 billion. The main problem, I always say this, the main problem is breeding the animals. That's where it starts. If everybody went vegan, we would instantly stop breeding the animals. And the animals that are here would slowly die off, right? Because some of them would breed naturally, but we wouldn't be forcing them to breed or forcing them to have babies, right? So the population would slowly come down. But we're already taking care of them now, right? And the number's just growing and growing and growing. So if everybody went vegan and we stopped having, forcing babies, the number would stop growing and the number would start coming down. Does that make sense? People are actually already eating less meat. There's some studies out there that show individual people are eating less meat, but the meat consumption is growing because the population is growing. I might just wrap up. How many people are in here? Might just wrap up now. It's not super busy today. But I can keep streaming for a little bit. But here, I'll show you a little bit of the footage I was showing. It's kind of graphic. Here's a cow that got loose in the slaughterhouse. So he went through to the next area where they're literally cutting them all up and everything. He's like sliding around on the blood, and they're all trying to catch him and take him back so they can cut his head off. It's fucking insane. Fucking insane. Don't pay for that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's take this off. Yeah, 7.3. Well,
Crop deaths. Isn't that one of the emojis? Crop deaths, though. It's actually, on the high end, it's 8.3 billion. But do you know what's the percentage of 8.3 billion to 3 trillion animals that are used and exploited for consumption? You know that? 8 billion to 3 trillion? What's that percentage? And then if you want to talk about the ones that vegans are actually responsible for, most of the crop deaths are from animal or plant agriculture to feed the animals, right? Like a big portion of that. And then not only vegans eat plants, most people eat plants. And there's only like 1 to 3%, let's just say 2% of people are vegan. So if you have 2% of people that are vegan, most of, just say 50% of the plants, 50% of the plants are grown for animals, which is probably higher than that. The animals that are vegans are responsible for specifically, it's about 1 animal out of every 3,000 animals that people eat, that not vegans eat. 1 out of 3,000. Like, yeah, of course, those animals matter too. But killing that 1 animal doesn't justify killing the other 3,000 animals. It's insane. It's a really stupid argument, if you ask me. Thanks, Gray Man. Sent one of the gifts. See, I don't know. Some people said that they can't see them, can't send them, and other people can. Tripod. Feet are coming off my tripod. Yeah, that's what they said about the slaves, too. They're just slaves, dude. Get over it. Don't be a shitty human. They're not just food. They're sentient beings. They have emotions. Thanks, Evil. Sending some gifts. Yeah, the 100s are cheap. Apparently I used all my data for this month. Maybe my stream might start getting shitty. What's up, Navia? Jesus loves all. What if somebody just wanted to eat you? It's just food, so let somebody take your life and cook you over a fire. See how you like it. It's just food, bro. Tootsie Rolls. What the hell is a Tootsie Roll made out of? I don't even know. They're not vegan, are they? If you care about your health, I'm starting a no added sugar challenge. So if you guys want to join me, I'm gonna not eat any added sugar for the rest of the year. It's a little over a month. So there's some things that have a little bit of sugar in them, I'll still eat them, but nothing with added sugar. Ugh. What do you think green animals eat? Did you mean to answer your own question? Dougie, oh, Dougie's back. Are you calling yourself a pussy again? That's funny. Dougie. I'm not banning you either. I don't ever time anyone out or ban anyone. If you're getting timed out, it's because you're saying shit you shouldn't be saying. $7 billion die a year. It's more than that if you want to use the high-end number. But you're probably closer to the actual number there. Most people say 8 though. What's up, Mimi? But yeah, you think that it's okay to use 3 trillion animals because 7 billion die in crop deaths that are mainly used for the 3 trillion animals? That makes no sense. Midnight squirrel. What are you talking about? No, I'm homeless. You mean Nova? I don't really call her my pet. I say that I'm her human. But no, I'm going back to her now. Yeah, he said something about phones. I didn't understand it though. Goats are herbivores, right? Green Day fan. You ate an egg for dinner. Do you eat other animals though, or are you vegetarian? Nova's my companion dog. I don't think that time out, Connor. Go sit in the corner. What was he spamming? Plants, though. Yeah, Pickles was like my little brother. I call Nova my girlfriend. She takes all my time and my money. And all my love. Planets, though. What's up, Das? Das Volk. Is that your name? Where are you from? That's a cool name. Yeah, I got a whole wolf pack. I don't even know how many dogs I have in my house right now. And I got, 2 more coming this weekend. Jenny's coming back this weekend too. So I actually got 3 more coming over this weekend. Jenny, the other husky. And 2 German Shepherds. Lulu and Daphne, who I had before, but I don't know if I streamed with them or took any pictures, shared any pictures of them. Yeah, what the fuck is Midnight talking about? Dude's like in a world of his own. That's okay. Don't do drugs, kids. Use this as a reminder. Don't do drugs. The Omni Cat. Yeah, I just got a new bag of Nature's Hug. That's what I feed my cat. And V-Dog. My V-Dog, I should have more today showing up. I ran out yesterday. I had a little bit left over this morning of the cans. But I ran out of the dry food yesterday. But it should be at my house now, I think. Let me see if it got delivered. Normally message me when it's delivered. What is that? Doesn't look like it was delivered yet. Oh wait, I have a shitload of emails here. Let me see. Yeah, it was. It was delivered. Oh, Anik, you're trying to look at the spreadsheet. I'll approve that once I finish my stream. You can check it out. I just updated it this morning too. Yeah, Nature's Hug, they also make dog food, but I think it's a little bit more expensive than the V-Dog, so. What kind of comment was that? You think I'm cute? Thanks. Yeah, Kibble Monster, that's funny. Yeah, that's how Bo is. The lady I got Bo from, she was like, he doesn't eat anything. And I put down a bowl of the V-Dog in front of him. He ate the whole, he eats faster than Goose now. I thought Goose ate fast. Yeah, you got a big 26-pound bag of V-Dog you're gonna donate. You can donate it to me. I'm probably gonna get what the other dog I have now too, Rose. She gave me a big bag of food for her. That's obviously not plant-based. But if I keep her longer, I'm probably gonna switch her over to a plant-based diet as well. So I'm gonna have a lot of dogs on a plant-based diet. Cody, I'm switching Cody back too. But I don't know if I should do that because I might, I don't know. I need to train him more. From Sweden, hi. And Namaste from India. Alright, I gotta teleport onto the bus So, give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Why everybody controls their companion animals' diets? Because you want them to be healthy, don't you? You want to respect other animals, right? If your dog liked eating humans, would you farm humans for your dog? Why are you controlling his diet? Dog like one of his boys, yeah. That's funny. Apparently people think I'm trying to control your diet by saying that you should be vegan. I'm forcing my carrots down your throat. Humans are too crunchy. The long pig. Hello, Bob. Georgia. How's it going? Yeah, the stew was good. That's good. We got a Bob. There's another Paul here now, too. Why aren't you vegan, guys? Or if you are, tell me how long you've been vegan. I don't know who that Paul is. Neil, I'm thinking the same thing. Uh-oh, not a Trump fan. That's like the most people putting Trump and the American flag, they're like the opposite. There's another Bob. Bobby and a Bob. Paul said that harassing 13-year-olds is okay. Yeah, get that guy out of here. None of that shit. Oh my gosh. Now you want to say some ignorant shit? Bro, that's fucked up. Goodbye. You guys did that at the same time. Thanks, Evil and Neil. Bob. So there's the guy that passed me earlier in the square that came out of the bank, or the whatever business is behind the bank. He's Muslim, and I had one of the best conversations out of anyone that I've talked to with him. And he's like super respectful. And I have a couple of friends that are Muslim too, and they're like some of the nicest people. I really hate when people are against other people just for their stupid religion. Christians are the worst, in my opinion. They're the shittiest people. Always hypocrites. Yeah, Allah is brutal. Yeah, they're all horrible. They are all horrible. I have my own personal driver. See, meet Ron. I'm all by myself here. Somebody. I've been vegan for a year and a couple months. I ride the bus because I don't need a car. I don't need a car, so I don't have a car. Cars keep you broke. I think cars are a scam. Keep people broke. I look homeless. Why? Because I got a couple of jackets on. And I got ripped gloves. I don't know where this came from. And my fingers came out of my glove to be able to touch my phone. So I actually cut the top of the gloves off with a couple of fingers. These gloves were small anyway, so my fingers ended up coming through the top. But I don't know what happened here. This just happened. Like, I put them in the wash, and it came out all messed up like this. I need new gloves. You think I'm homeless? If you want to give me money, you can click in the description. You can donate to me. I'm just going to use it to help animals. Oh, you have leather car seats. Haven't eaten meat in 30 years. Well, that's a cat, not a dog. And I don't mean a cat. I mean another word for a cat. I thought about putting a dog there. And also meaning another word for dog. But I guess I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be saying that, but I just did it to trigger some people so that they would comment. I think it's funny that people say that about vegans. Potatoes. Be better. What do you do for the animals, bro? Somebody else from India. AJ? Namaste. I am from America. Pennsylvania. Maryland. I grew up in Maryland. Somebody, if you don't like this live, go to one of my other lives so you can see what I do most of the time. You can put seat covers over them, right? And you then you wouldn't really think about it as much, I guess. Yeah, I like Indian people. Not vegan because I'm not an alien. Aliens are better than humans. What is it? Are aliens vegan? I didn't know that. I thought that aliens would probably look at the way we treat other animals and treat us the same, right? Just like AI. I'm vegan because I don't want aliens to come here and eat me. So maybe if they see me respecting other animals, they'll respect me when they come and take over the earth. Hi, horse. Vegans don't ride horses, bro. Fake compassion. What makes you think that I'm fake? Comrade. Greetings, comrade. What am I dismissive about? AJ, come back anytime. What am I in denial about, bro? You're not even saying anything. Just that I don't think that we should exploit animals? I'm on my way home now to my dog rescue. I don't really watch movies, sorry. I'm not a Cowboys fan, I'm a Ravens fan. Ravens, bro. Come on, man. Ravens all the way. Fuck the... Fuentes, come on, man. Get out of here. Raven is vegan? What the fuck was that? A truck just went by with a cover over the bed of his truck, and it was metal and it had little slots in the sides. Almost looked like a guy turned the back of his truck into a animal transporter. That was fucked up. I wish I got that on video. I didn't see it till the last second. It had to be like goats or pigs or something small, and like only a couple of them. Ravens can be vegan. I don't know much about the bird actually. A lot of birds eat bugs, don't they? Yeah, low horse. People that are on their high horse are people that eat animals. Come on, man. People that eat animals are so detached from reality. Scavengers, like humans. Vegans save hundreds of animals a year. I don't call that negligible. Hundreds of animals a year, and if you eat a lot of seafood in the United States, it could be an animal every single day. Yeah, who's in denial now, right, Coops? I eat so much better now that I don't eat animals. I have so many more options. I eat things and are plant-based dishes. So taste, and I say convenience. I mean, I live pretty close to the grocery store, but I actually live further from the grocery store now than I did before I was vegan. I lived closer to the grocery store, within a mile. Now I live honestly, I didn't move that far. I was living like less than a mile away from the grocery store. Now I live like maybe a mile and a half away from the grocery store. So I'm still really close, but I used to eat out more, which was more expensive, worse for your health. Now I just go to the grocery store, I get my own food, I cook for myself. It's way healthier. It's way better for the animals. Yeah, there's probably more vegans than that. I saw some groups say that there's between 150 and 200 million vegans all over the world, which is like, there's only like 150 people in Mexico. So if that's true, there's more or just as many vegans as there are than the population of Mexico. And yeah, saving hundreds of animals a year, a lot. markets on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Yeah, farmers markets are some of the best places to get veggies, fruits. Yes, ChatGPT. ChatGPT said 88 million. Is that what that was? 88 million? I forget what the source was that said 150 million. I don't know. I read it somewhere though. There's what people say between like 1%, which that would be like 1%, to like 3%, which would be obviously 3 times that. So that could be the number on the low end. But also a lot of people that are vegan aren't actually vegan, they just do it for their own selfish reasons, which kind of sucks. So real ethical vegans, it's probably less than that, to be honest. Yeah, just for a few minutes. Greater delights. And timeout. Go sit in the corner. Yeah, organic's expensive. But if you're worried about pesticides and GMOs, then get the organic stuff, because that's supposed to be better. But a lot of there's organic farms that are right next to the regular farms, so when they do spray the pesticides on the regular stuff, sometimes it bleeds over into the organic stuff. But yeah, eating animals comes with more money though too. So there was the lady I talked to earlier, and she's like, well, we didn't have a lot of money, so we had to eat animals. Like, I didn't want to push her more into that, because she's obviously not in that situation anymore. They looked pretty well off. But still, if you were in that situation, it's cheaper to live vegan. Don't do that, man. What the so stupid. Listen to your kids, man. My dad refuses to listen to me. Man, that really pisses me off. He's like 60. Well, I don't even know how old he is. 63, 5, 60, he's 62. My dad's like 62. He needs to just retire. He just took another job. He hasn't been working for months. And I've been trying to convince him to just retire. And his girlfriend, or his wife, is telling him to get a job because she doesn't want to be the only one with a job. She's basically forced him to get another job. Ridiculous. And he's not getting paid that much. He should be getting paid a lot more. They're just going to take advantage of him for a couple of years. It's bullshit. He needs to just retire. What a urinal question. retiring in a few months. Cool. Congratulations. Like, my dad has other income too. Like, he's got his own other little business that's making money. It's making a decent amount of money. He doesn't need to go work his ass off for another company. He's going to lose all his time. He's literally going to lose all his time, and he's going to not focus on his other business, which he should be growing that. He'll make way more money in the long run growing this other business instead of going and working for somebody else. But he refuses to listen to me about it. And he'd be way happier that way too. So he's hurting himself. So it's kind of sad. What's up, Ryan? Thanks for subbing. Are you vegan, Ryan? Potatoes and beans. Ryan Tyler, you have 2 first names. Wait a minute, you got 2 first names. Has anyone told you that before? That's from, what, Ricky Bobby? Ricky Bobby, he's got 2 first names. Do you pray to little baby Jesus? Yeah. Have you seen that movie, The Talladega Nights? That movie's hilarious. Why are you not vegan, Ryan? PJ, I think he said he's not vegan. Maybe he was answering something else. Are you open to learning more about it, though? Has anyone really asked you that before? Why aren't you vegan? What's your picture of? Is that a dog? Is that a dog? I'm looking at your picture, but it's really tiny. Is your dog? What kind of dog is it? It does look like a big fluff ball. It's cute. I say that I'm her human. I don't have a dog. She has a human. Yeah, I have a husky. And then I foster a bunch of dogs. I'm trying to train them and then find them good homes. I need to work on training Cody a little bit more. It's hard to get him out as much as I should. A Yorkie and a Pommy. Oh. I have a Jenny is coming over this weekend. She's a Pomsky. She's a Pomeranian and a Husky. She's so cute. She's one of my favorite dogs. I am in Pennsylvania. Damn, homemade jams for €2. Cheap. Pomeranian eggs. Apparently they genetically modified, or through selective breeding. Now there's Pomeranians that lay eggs. Yeah, right. Pomskis are really cool. But it's kind of weird mixing dogs like that. Ryan, check out elwooddogmeat.com when you get some time. elwooddogmeat.com. Thanks for subbing though. Come back anytime. Aliens though. I forget who it was. I think it was like somebody with Neil deGrasse Tyson. I think he was on his podcast. And they were talking about aliens on another planet. And the guy was like, the first thing he said was, "Can we eat them?" Is yeast vegan? Yeast is vegan. You have to ask yourself, is yeast sentient? Does it have a brain? Does it have nerves? It's not that hard to make a vegan pizza. I just went by a pizza place. I went in there one time and I told him, I said, I'm vegan. Can you guys make me a pizza that's vegan? And I was like, no cheese. They didn't have any vegan cheese. So I just got the dough. So the dough was vegan, right? Pizza sauce. The pizza sauce was vegan. And they had some different vegetables that were like breaded. And he went in the back and he pulled the packages out and he was like, I don't know if it is or not. He's like, can you look at it? And he gave me was showing me the ingredients. And one of them was like, it said milk and eggs. I said, this isn't vegan, it has milk and eggs in it. So he went back and grabbed some other stuff and he was like, what about these? And it was breaded zucchini or eggplant. Maybe it was eggplant. But it just said wheat. Yeah, see, just wheat. There's no milk, there's no eggs. I said, this is good. So he's like, all right, I'll make that. He threw that on the pizza, and he just got a bunch of different things that were vegan and made me a pizza, and it was great. So you can go in a place, as long as the people there are cool. Like that guy was really cool. Yeah, he put olive oil on top of it and everything. Some seasoning and stuff like that. I like curries. A lot of curries. Probably some of my favorite meals. What's up, Eston? Milk doesn't have a brain. Where does milk come from, dude? milk comes from an animal that has a brain. Yeah, normal pizza dough doesn't have any eggs in it. Sometimes some places will put eggs in it, but most of the time, if they just like take it out of the freezer and like heat it up, most of the time it doesn't have any eggs. It's easy to be vegan. My neck hurts. Yeah, I'm doing well. There was a bunch of people in my stream earlier at the cat rescue, so that was cool. That video got almost 50 likes, and then this one has almost 30. So trying to raise some awareness. My stream normally cuts out up here when we pull into this parking lot, so let me know if it starts buffering and I'll reset it. Vegan burgers. Yeah, I eat vegan burgers every once in a while. Maybe like once a month. My grocery store had some Beyond Burgers that were on sale. They were like half price. So I got some of them. But I like take a big portobello cap, cut the stem out, and then slice some tofu. And then I'll cook the mushroom cap, cook the tofu, and then take the tofu with the different spices and seasonings, and I'll kind of mix it up, and then I'll stuff the mushroom cap with the tofu, and then put that on a sandwich, on like in place of a burger. That was really good. Wallen. Tell your brother he should change his name. Yeah, Portobello. Yeah, exactly. The tofu scrambles. That's probably what I make the most. Like I don't know. I make that big bowl or cast iron pan. I just throw a whole block of tofu in, a bunch of veggies, nuts and seeds, nutritional yeast. That's like my go-to. It's not the best thing that you could eat, but it's good for you, and it doesn't taste bad. It tastes really good. The Daring chicken I've been giving out. I've been going to a different grocery store that has the Daring chicken on sale. It's only $4 for the whole pack. Restaurant or the other grocery store, it's like $6. Tree bark with palm eggs on the side. Yeah, clippings, throw them in there. Some purple weeds, delicious. With uncooked lentils. What? No, don't show your meat. Don't show your meat. Pug bacon. Man, I was at the farmer's market and there was the freaking skin from a pig with the nipples on it. Man, that was so gross. You can see the nipples from the animal, the sentient being that they just chopped up so you can eat them. Come on, you gotta do better than that. Free the nipples, yeah. Echo. What's up? I don't know that song, sorry, B. Old spider webs. You guys are funny. Outlaw Jack. No, sir. It's snowing in my country. Where are you from? Sorry if you told me before, I forgot. The UK. What do you do? And other animals. Do a couple different things, but that's one of the main ones. Now I got a bunch of dogs, so it's going to be taking up some more of my time. Eat dog steaks. ElwoodDogMeat.com. Get your local dog meat from Elwood. See your name. Franker. Where are you from, Franker? It's an interesting name. Spiderwebs aren't vegan. Spiders are treated humanely. They have a Netflix subscription. From India. Namaste. Yeah, if they're living in your house, then they gotta pay rent, right? So you can just take their spider webs from them. Remember you? I don't think so. Let me look at your picture. What's your picture of? That's how I remember people, from their pictures. Well, namaste just means hi, right? So we can eat Spider-Man. What's up, Desiree? You've been here before, right? I think, maybe. What is she getting out of her purse? Nothing. Thought she was getting her phone out of her purse. Well, this morning, I had the street blocked by somebody texting and driving. Crosswalk. Literally blocked the crosswalk and then didn't go for the light when it changed. Because she was too busy texting. I'm cute, thanks. Spider-Man is a zombie. But then I went to the cat rescue and took care of a bunch of kitties. The 2 little kittens are getting adopted, so no, the other purple team, the Ravens. Giselle was gone. I don't know if she was in the back. Sometimes when they get, if they're sick, they'll take them into the other room, or she might have got adopted. So she was cute. Timber was gone, but she's the other gray cat, so he probably got adopted, or maybe like. So it's cool. Some of the cool cats got adopted, but there was a couple of new ones. One of the new ones attacked me, and the other one was really kind of scared, jumping around. But they might be more calm next week. Are you a Vikings fan? It's hard to lift weights without meat protein. Come on, dude. You know the strongest man in Germany was like 5 years ago. The strongest man in Germany was vegan for 10 years. He didn't eat an animal for 10 years, and then he won the strongman competition in Germany. He was just going around college campuses and lifting a full keg up over his head multiple times. And all the gym bros were coming over and trying to do it, and nobody could do it. Are the Vikings doing better this year? I know they, for a couple years there, they weren't doing that good. Yes, I respect animals. I respect sentient life. Sentient life matters. Skippy, look up Brian Turner. He's a good one. How old are you? I should ask that. Not on steroids, bro. And that's not true either. Skippy, come on. Oh, they're horrible. The Vikings have had a couple of good years every once in a while. I am 33 now. I live in Pennsylvania, but near Maryland. I grew up in Maryland, so that's why I'm a Ravens fan. I'm actually like right in between Philadelphia and Baltimore, but not near Pittsburgh. There's a lot of Eagles fans around here. Some Steelers fans. There's a lot of Ravens fans around here too, though. Yeah, Tory Washington's a good one. Nehemiah Delgado. I don't think that's how you spell it. I think it's I instead of E. Yeah, Nehemiah's been vegan his whole life. And he's jacked, dude. He runs that business. He's got that whole company he runs a company of vegan coaches. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, vegan muscle or something like that. I don't know what it's called. But they're all part of that group. Yeah, that Chip guy, he lifts a lot of heavy weights too. I hear a bird up in that tree. Yeah, they want to change the name of burgers and stuff. Man, that's so crazy to me. It's just I think they need to ban other words for dead animals. Call it what it actually is. It's muddy. I'm walking in the mud. Yeah, ground up flesh pucks. Is that what we're gonna call vegan burgers now? They're gonna be called vegan pucks. What are we gonna? You're not gonna be able to call plant-based nuggets. Plant-based burgers. What the fuck are we gonna call them now? A yuck puck. That's what they need to call animal burgers. Yuck pucks. It's like the case with Zoe Rosenberg. That's her name, right? I hope I'm not getting her name wrong. They literally went out to eat and then came back with a guilty verdict. Like, where do you think they went to eat? They probably went to like Chick-fil-A or something. And came back and said guilty. Like, how messed up does it, like, that pissed me off. Yeah, that's the strong man I was talking about, Patrick Babumian. Sons of Butchers. I don't know them. Who did I say? Zoe Rosenberg. Have you guys seen that case about Zoe Rosenberg? She saved 4 chickens from a factory farm that were sick, and they charged her with conspiracy with up to 4 or 5 years in jail. For 5 years, that's what it was. It was 5 years for 4 chickens, more years in jail than chickens she saved. And they found her guilty. They did it in a few hours. They thought about it for a couple hours. They went out to lunch, came back from lunch, and said guilty immediately. Like, yeah, they probably went and ate fucking chicken for lunch, and then they thought about it, and they're like, what, how can we take chicken away from us? Guilty. And she has, like, some health issues and stuff like that, so it could really mess up her health being stuck in a jail. Literally trying to save the chickens. Couldn't believe it. I don't think she's in jail yet, but they have they got to do another trial to figure out how long, or to figure out, like, what her punishment is. Chicken strips. Wes, what's up? Yeah, vegan. Yeah, don't be a cat. Look who's back. It's Dennis. Dennis, you're a cat. Alright, since Dennis is here, I'll keep streaming for a little bit, but I'm gonna pause it and get back to my house. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I snuck in. They didn't see me yet. There's a Nova and a goose. I'll just wait till they see me. See how close I can get. Nova! Hi, doggy. Hi, Goose. Don't bite me. Nova always bites Goose because she gets jealous. Nova. Hi, doggies. It's okay, Nova. Don't jump on me. Yeah. See, Nova's gonna get you now. Get him, Nova. They know better than to jump on me. Knock my phone off my tripod. Hey, Goose, don't do that. No biting. Think Nova's getting my umbrella? You smell the kitties? No, Goose. Nova smells all the kitties. Where'd Nova go? Nova, you just bumped your head on my umbrella. Sorry to disappoint you. Welcome back, Dennis. You're welcome anytime. Are you vegan yet? You're still stuck on the first day of Challenge 22? Don't bump into me. Arr, arr, arr. Careful, Goose. It was like half your size. Get her, Goose. Get her, Goose. Throw your punches. Nova. Are you done? Shake it off. Good girl. Nova. What do you have hanging out of your mouth? A leaf goose. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Goose, you're a cat too? Nova's a cat. Goose, you smell the kitties? Nova. Okay, Nova. Fluffy. Yeah, Goose is the baby. Nova's the boss. But he'll get her. They take turns. Nova starts it most of the time. But Goose will pin her down. She likes to bite at dog's legs. And his ears. You smell the kitties? You smell the kitties, buddy? I could agree to switch all the other dogs out. Nova. You gotta jump on him to put your chin on him?
No.
Alright. Stop. Good girl. Stop it. Ow, that's my hand. That's my hand, that's not Goose. Ow. Come over here. She's like, no. Sit down. Nova, sit. Here, girl. I'm fostering Goose, but that's my Nova. I'm her human. That's who I talk about all the time. Right, Nova? Are you eating grass? Goose. Sweet boy. Nova's the princess. Princess Nova. Come here, Nova. Hi, give me kisses. Smell in my mouth. I don't think I have treats for you. Nova! Get off of him. Arr. You can go check the other dogs. Let me see. Rose. That's her name. She's right here. She's drowning. growling at them. Other two running in probably scared her a little bit. Stop it, Goose. Get out of there. Here she is. This is Rose. No, I didn't go to the mall today yet. I still might do that in like a couple hours. She was running around this morning. She didn't want to come back in though. Again, like she gets scared. I don't know what it was, but I think like she was scared to come in. So I think that she wouldn't come in, and they would, like, when they would finally get her inside, if she's outside and she doesn't want to come in, she'll just like run around, and I'm assuming that that would frustrate her owners, so that when they did get her in, then they would like spank her, which just makes it worse, you know. So she didn't want to come in. She just kept running around. I couldn't even get the leash. Actually, I don't think I had her on a leash. I think I just... Look at Nova. What are you doing up there, baby girl? Better not be eating anything off the table. She's just smelling stuff. Sometimes our roommates leave crumbs and shit on the table. Alright, let me get her out. Come on, Goose. I gotta put you in here because I don't know how you're gonna use her. Don't rip the damn... Goose. Put Goose in the bathroom for a minute and he freaks out. It's okay, baby girl. Back up, Nova. Wanna go outside? Okay. See you shaking. It's okay, baby girl. Come on, Rose. See, she likes Nova. Honestly, I don't even need her leash. It's just easier to catch her when she has a leash on. But she just goes outside. See her tail. Kind of between her legs, but she runs around with Nova a little bit. Her tail pops up. It's okay, Rose. Can I pet you? I'm waiting for her ears to come forward, though. Her ears are always pinned back like that, which makes me really sad. See her shaking. You don't need to spam. Yeah, the ears back is just like scared. Can actually go into the bathroom. Scared. It could like fearful. It could be aggressive, but she's not really aggressive. But I can do 5 push-ups. That's not a problem. Nova, you want to do push-ups with me? I do push-ups with Nova. I don't know if you can see me that good over here. Life's easy. Yeah, she's had some bad experiences, you can tell. Now Goose is in there barking because I put him in the bathroom, and Cody's in his room howling because Goose is barking. It's like a chain reaction. But I'm gonna go get Goose and bring him out there too. So watch her. Watch her and Nova. Turn this way. I'll be right back. Dude, that was ridiculous. Stop pulling, Goose. Wait. Goose. Good boy. Wait. Here, there's some treat. Sit. 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 Look at me. See Rose? Baby. You guys are beggars. You beggars. Yeah, but you're a thief. You're trying to smell my pocket already. Because you don't really care. She's right behind you. Over. Get out of my legs. No, but that's the wrong way. We're just gonna go get it. Sitting in the mud, Goose? Your butt looks muddy. That's not poop. Touch. Good. Touch. Yep. Sorry, my phone died. Looks like there's still some people here. But I'm gonna just end it anyway. I brought my dog food in that got delivered. I gotta feed everybody again. Goose looks like he's trying to get into the box. But I don't know if you saw him out there with Rose. They were doing okay. It's like, now he's trying to get into the other food. That's Rose's food, Goose. And that's Cody. That's Cody's room over there. He's in there crying. I need to let him out. He whines. He heard Goose barking, so then he starts going off. So thanks for being here. I appreciate all the support. The donations earlier are gonna go to the cats. I might do another stream later. Cody, I'm coming. I wish I could let him out with the other dogs, but he doesn't get along with Goose, so. But thanks, everybody.